Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you all of the apartments that I toured in Brooklyn to prepare for my next move. So this is going to be starting a whole series about my move and moving with Bean and all of that. So stay tuned for the next couple videos. They're going to be really fun and I'm sure really fun to look back on. But let's get started. So I'm just going to be piecing together the clips that I filmed. My mom and I went for literally like 3 days just to tour apartments. We had 2 days to tour, and it was a whole process to even get to that point. And I will also be making a video after this one talking about the whole process of how I found the apartments, what you should do if you're looking for apartments in New York City. Yeah, the whole thing. So that'll be more of an informational video. This one's just going to be a little bit more of a vlog in my experience. So we woke up at 3:50 in the morning and I of course could not sleep the night before, and we got on a 6 a.m. flight and we headed to New York City. It was fantastic. Yeah, we got there, had dinner, and just walked around my future neighborhood for a little bit, which was just a dream. This neighborhood I'd actually never been to in person, even though I lived in New York for 2 years before this. I had found this whole neighborhood through Google Maps, which is just so crazy. So I decided I wanted to live there, and then got to see it in person for the first time after not even being in New York for like over 3 years, which is insane. It was so good to be back, and I'm so excited to be living there again. I'm moving in a week and a half, which is just unreal. So the neighborhood that I was looking in is Brooklyn Heights, and it is on the water in Brooklyn. There's this amazing walk called the Promenade, the Brooklyn Heights Promenade, and it goes along the river. You can see the Manhattan skyline right there. You can see the Statue of Liberty. It's just kind of a dream, and that's where I'm gonna be able to walk Bean in the morning. And so we explored around there. We explored all the cute little brownstones. The hydrangeas were blooming like nobody's business. There were hydrangeas everywhere. I'd never seen such like blue hydrangeas in my life, and just been like nerding out about like flowers and plants lately, so that was really fun. And there's so many like green spaces and so many trees, and just something that was so high on my priority list. Just lots of nature. Even though I was in the city, I'm one subway stop away from the financial district, and it's just kind of the best of all worlds. So we are going to jump into the first apartment. I'm going to show you all 5, and then at the end I'll show you which one I picked. But go ahead and comment which one you think I picked before you get to the end of this video. Be a little fun game. So apartment number 1. So this apartment was under construction, which you can obviously see in the video. There's a lot going on there. It was kind of dark because it's in, you can see through the windows, it's facing all the other apartments. There's like a little courtyard area. So it had a lot of windows, but it didn't have a ton of light at the same time. I'm looking at all studios. This one was a pretty good size. It had a huge kitchen. It also had 4 windows in it, which is pretty amazing. A big thing on my list also was light. Having a window in the kitchen and a window in the bathroom was like a dream for me. And everything was going to be newly renovated, newly brought back up to date. This building did have an elevator, which is big. It did not have laundry. It's pet friendly. It was a larger building and it was farther away from the subway. But yeah, good pros and cons there. Now apartment number 2. This one is the biggest one that we saw by far. This is a junior 1-bedroom, so you can see there's like a little separation between the like living area and the bedroom. And it was pretty big. It was really nice. This kitchen is just unreal with the window. There's lots of space, good cabinets, good storage. The bathroom is really nice. It had a window in the bathroom. Again, a dream. But this one was really dark. This was a 5th floor walk up, so it was going to be the brightest of all of the units that they had available. They actually had a lot in this building. This one was in Cobble Hill, it wasn't in Brooklyn Heights, so it was a bit farther away than I wanted to be, and the subway stops weren't as convenient for me, but it is massive. There's enough space to be able to call it a bedroom. There's enough space to have like your little living area. Like this would definitely be an apartment that you could entertain in. There's lots of pros there. This one was a walk-up. It did not have laundry, and yeah, but it had like a really, really good kitchen. Lots of space, but not lots of light. So apartment number 3. This one's pretty stunning. So there are some really big, bright windows here, some good storage, a brand new kitchen with a dishwasher, which is just unheard of. These buildings are all super, super old, like built before the 1900s, so like old buildings, but they do a lot of stuff to make them really nice. There's a lot of space in there, and then this bathroom has a skylight. Amazing. It was just like above and beyond what I could want. It was right next to the water. Didn't have a view of the water, but it was literally like the same block as the water. It was, it is very beautiful. The only downside to this one was that it was a 5-story walk-up. So yeah, lots and lots of ups, one downside. Oh, also in this apartment there was a really beautiful little fire escape that you can sit on that overlooked somebody else's balcony, which I would not be able to go onto, but it had a really cool view of like downtown Brooklyn and Brooklyn Heights. Okay, so apartment number 4, there are actually only 4 that we ended up touring. There were more that we were supposed to, but they were going fast. So now this one, the first thing that struck me automatically was the windows. Behind those curtains there are 2 more small windows, so it's just like a whole wall of windows, which is fantastic. And then that built-in is all storage, and it's also heat and air conditioning. I also forgot to mention, in a lot of the other apartments you'd have to buy your own air conditioning and put it into the windows, which is standard for New York. So the view out this window is pretty beautiful. It overlooks a really historic building. That one across the street is like one of the first buildings that was built in Brooklyn Heights. So then there's a nicely new tiled shower. There's a bathtub, which is lovely for bathing Bean. And then this cute little kitchen that's separated a little bit from the rest of the apartment. This building is a co-op building, which in New York is different from other places in the country, but it basically means people own their own apartment, and then they either live there or rent it out. And everyone who owns the apartment owns that part of the building, and then they all take care of the building together. So there's a board, and they vote on everything, and they are the landlords, and they are the people who hire everyone for maintenance, and they do everything. So it's a really well taken care of building because the people taking care of it live there. And did have an elevator, had laundry, and pet friendly, obviously. Really great location. It was 2 blocks from the water, 2 blocks from a subway. I think that's all I have to say on that one. So I don't know if you guys can tell. You can go ahead and guess in the comments really quick which one I ended up choosing. I'll let you write. I chose apartment number 4. And I am so excited to be living there. But the main thing that was really standing out to me was the laundry and the elevator and the co-op living. So when I was thinking about apartment number 3, it's so stunning. That skylight just like floored me. That was something that was just like, wow, that was a dream. But imagining bringing Bean up and down the stairs, 5 flights of stairs, multiple times a day. He's a little dog. I bring him out like 4 or 5 times a day to go to the bathroom. I just didn't see it as being that feasible. It was some really steep stairs. The girl who showed it to us was so lovely, the broker. There was a broker fee. in that one, which is unfortunate, and there wasn't laundry. And so apartment number 4, this was actually the very first one that we saw, and it just felt like the perfect match. My landlord, who was in that video, is just the sweetest lady in the entire world. We got along so well, and everything just kind of fell into place. It felt so perfect. Something with co-ops is they really try to prioritize finding somebody that they just really want to be in that building. You get an interview with the board, they see if you'll be a good fit, like everyone kind of knows each other, which is really cool. So yeah, that is the one that I chose. We sent in our application immediately. There were people lining up after us to tour the apartment as well, so it was really a long shot, and I didn't want to get my hopes up, but we did get approved a week later, and me and Bean, got approved a week later. And yeah, so that is all of the little studios that I was touring. This is definitely going to be a small apartment, but it's just going to be me and Bean, so I think it's going to be perfect. I will show you guys videos of the whole process of how I even found these places, application process, whatever you guys have questions about, let me know in the comments. I will be replying. And yeah, we're gonna be moving so soon, and I will show videos of decorating, which is like the part I'm most excited about, and everything else that's gonna go into that, and then life in New York. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please like this video, comment any questions that you have, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.